Hi, Kristian Livolsi, and welcome to my coffee break. Each week I will provide you with a thought-provoking concept that will help you flourish and grow both professionally as well as personally. Now, in today's episode, I actually want to share with you how to become an Entrepreneur Evangelist in as little as 4 steps. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to please take a moment before we start and subscribe to the channel and change the alert notifications so you don't miss any future episodes. Now, before I start, you might be thinking, what on earth is he going to be talking about? Right, well, what do you mean about being an entrepreneur evangelist? Now, let me be clear, this is not a marketing gimmick. An entrepreneur evangelist is an entrepreneur who believes in their products and services so fervently that they purposely promote it to others. Now, this sounds normal, right? But you see, these entrepreneurs take it just that little bit further by promoting the entire industry and the entire ecosystem at large, because they understand the power of movement. Now, these are the very same entrepreneurs who focus is stretched beyond their own companies. They preach about growth and discovery. They mobilize herds of people to follow them voluntarily and achieve a common goal. They also create a very powerful following that transforms, changes, and disrupts environments. You know, they explain, they inspire, they leverage their personal brands as a platform for good. So how do you become one? Well, I've broken it down into 4 easy to follow steps from watching the masters. 1, you gotta keep starting things, okay? Entrepreneurs need to be in the business of constantly starting new things. The role is evolving quickly and technology makes us connected 24/7. Now, to succeed in the innovation cycle, entrepreneurs need to be always learning and experimenting. It's critical to understand that starting new things doesn't mean new companies. It refers to improvements, advancements, and leverage. The mistake I made in my first attempt at being a serial entrepreneur was that I got lost in the moment, lost my focus, and burnt out, which led to catastrophic failure. I started companies, not initiatives. So here's the next point: never lose focus. Good is the enemy of great, according to Jim Collins. Entrepreneurs need to be mindful that starting new things all the time can take away their focus on what matters, the highest priority items. It's critical that regardless of what you start, you must test and learn and then delegate onto others while you observe from the top. Now, the key for entrepreneurs is not to drift and know your purpose with the end in mind. Once you have purpose, you will stay very focused regardless of the shiny objects that you want to create. Another key area is leverage the moment. When you are starting things, always aim to leverage the product or service in favor of what you really have in place. This will help you grow. For example, if you develop ways to automate what you already do with the end in mind and in line with your purpose, then the likely result of the new innovation is scaling your business. Now, you gotta know the law of the land around you. If you are opportunistic in leveraging the right circumstances for the growth of your business, and sustained success will follow. The last one, step 4, is stay flexible. Great entrepreneurs fight the tendency to become less flexible and actively search for the next opportunity to pivot and grow. You should always be seeking out new methods and techniques to grow the pie. I meet so many successful people that fail. They fail because they become complacent. They thought that they had achieved it all, and guess what happens? They become less flexible. Now, leveraging media is critical. Don't just accept because you are the best at digital that you should not explore the benefits of live events, television, radio, PR. It's in marketing, it's about reach and mental availability. So explore every option. Great entrepreneurs leave nothing on the table. Commitment to the cause is what separates the good from the great. The evangelist entrepreneur is the one that demonstrates and practices living by this or her values. They guide and they lead their people to follow them voluntarily. Now, I hope this has inspired and moved you, and you can start implementing these simple 4-step processes to become an entrepreneur evangelist. Now, if you like this episode, please hit the thumbs up and leave a comment. It does let others know that the content that I am sharing is making a difference to you, and it might help them or be helpful to them and others. I want to thank you for hanging out with me during my coffee break, and I look forward to sharing a coffee with you next week. Until then, live with purpose.